Good afternoon, and welcome to another video. You may be wondering what's happened. Life got in the way. That's all I'm going to say. But new video time. The inconsistency will kill the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, no. Today we will be using this amazing website, Game Data Card, to basically make a data card, make custom 40k stuff. Because why not? First order of business. Models. What model will we be making into a data card? The set model group I want to make. Yeah. Alright. So the plan for this is quite simple. I've got 6, 7 models, I think. Not funny. I plan to make into data cards individually. The plan is quite simple. Also, going through how to balance them, how to basically balance, still make it thematic. And you just do more tips that I do when I make my data cards. First on the chopping block for today will be the one, the only, my Huron. Huron Blue Heart, as is dedicated by the name underneath. Now, there's an easy way to do this, especially with this one. Chaos, Space Marines. Actually, not any characters open. Nope, nope, nope. Characters. Huron Black Heart. Huron Blue Heart. Changing to Alpha Legion. A full card. Stats wise, I'm going to basically what you do is sorry, that's the wrong side of the stuff. What you can do is this. Open up glorious Wikipedia. 40k. Oh, here's the thing. If anyone noticed, Huron has the Marine Terminator, the Alpha Legion Terminator head. So clearly, I need to go to Chaos Space Marines. These guys will be cosmetic changes, like name changes and that lot. Alright, where are they? You'll be up here actually because I need you. Careful to terminate your armor. This. I just want the stat lines, please go. 5-inch movement, T5, who up save, 3 up invuln, 6 wins. He is a character, so it would probably be best to confer his wounds with Abaddon. 9 wounds. Given that he's going to be slightly weaker than Abaddon, I'm going to give him each 7 wounds. Leadership 6 up, makes sense. Abaddon's 5 up, but that's Abaddon. OCB 1, terminates up at OCB 2, I believe. We can then check that actually. Go back over here. Go back over here. Oh, no, guess what? The terminator armor doesn't have 1. So we give him 2 because it's Huron. It's terminator armor. Abaddon has 4. 4 up in one second. Now, he does have extra bit of wound, reduced movement, extra toughness. So we will increase the points to we will actually give this points. Like I said, it's mainly cosmetic changes. Since these aren't actually going to be runnable, we will do these. Increases points to 140. 20 extra points, you're paying for less movement, but higher wounds and save. It's a ranged weapon. It's not ranged. We now need to check it with Huron's one, mainly just to make sure I can't remember a decent name. Okay, so it's just a heavy flamer. Pluto's flamer. Like you said, it's mainly going to be cosmetic changes. Actually, no, it will be some more changes, but yeah. Pluto's infernal hammer. I'm going to decrease the number of attacks, increase its strength, increase its damage. That's about it. You lose the possibility of having, well, you get 1, 2, or 3. You lose the possibility of 4, 5, or 6 on that dice roll. In exchange, you get a slightly more consistent high power weapon. Melee, this is where the big change comes in. But no, I don't want to. I would like to edit that. Oh god damn it, the weapon's so big. It's fine. Crusoe's claw. Melee. We now go from Huron to just roll determined draw. Why? It's like HGW. Oh damn it, we will be using an accursed weapon. He does not have the exhaust weapon, it's not right. Actually, I can do something else. Lightning claws. Yes, thank you, Reddit. Nope, that's heirloom weapons. Oh, it's the assault sword, that's probably why. The captain doesn't have lightning claws, does he? Oh no, he does. Yeah, didn't realize. So he'll get 3 less attacks and 4 attacks. This is still here also hit on 2s. Strength 5, 82 damage 1. Damage 1. Then we will do the lone axe. Lone axe of blood. Oh god, that's meant to have an ability. I misclicked. Melee. Gonna do 3 attacks here. Hitting on 2s. Strength 9, 83 damage 3. We will be giving Pluto's Claw extra attack. Attacks. And Blood Axe is going to have devastating wounds. Devastating wounds. Gets past the involved. This is where we can fall past Huron. Now, as can be seen, when you scroll over a keyword, it gives you the entire roll for it. Your abilities, Deep Strike, if you want to pay the gonna keep all that. Faction abilities, Dark Pact, I'm not changing that yet. Extended abilities. Just gonna be simple name changes. Hmm. Give him a name. Lord Hydra. There we go. Or, now, I do need the demon's name. Yes, he will kill me. Sisyphus. 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 Sisyphus' knowledge. There we go. No longer abilities, no special abilities. Chosen, Chaos Terminate. See, you can click on these and these will send you straight to it. For now, I'm gonna need center. I need to rename named characters. Okay. And the subcategory Alpha Legion CSM. Then we click this one and add to card category. Then go along, then we go down all the way to here. And we have this. We need to change this perfectly. We change one keyword. We don't even fully change it. Control C. I think this is appropriate. 20 extra points for reduced movement but increased save the number of wounds. So, like, I don't know if I'd call it slightly worse. It's a different flavor, basically. And then you lose sort of, you get more attacks, so I might actually bump the points up a bit. Oh, we do need to make other changes as well. I may bump up the points to 175. 55 points extra for two different weapons, slightly different ranged weapon. Now, we need to go to composition. We also need to do this. Delete that. Loadout. On with Glucose Infernal Flamer. This is because he is the leader of the warband. He was also the leader of an Alpha Legion's group. He was the leader of an Alpha Legion battalion that was on Pluto. He saw his Primarch, in quotation marks, get killed. Probably him. But get killed by Rogue Warlord, who he now hates with burning blood and goes out of his way to kill as many Imperial Fisters as possible. Do you wonder why he has a good relationship with the Iron Hands? Goldwine is hilarious. This does not give me an excuse to buy Perturabo. I will be buying Perturabo. But no, he has a very good relationship with the Iron Hands. Codex of Blood and then Sharon Blue Hunt. This is all it needs to be changed, really. Click the save button. Now, if we go to name characters, you're on Blue Hunt again. Now, we will change stuff like the matter of the maelstrom will be changed. But yeah, moving on. Masters of Mail? Oh, where are they then? Not infantry. Others. Masters of the Maelstrom weren't there. Okay. So, now here's the thing. Masters of the Maelstrom are gonna need another full card. So, Masters of the Hydra. Changing it to Alpha Legion. Maybe change the color scheme to be slightly lighter. Data sheet. So, now then, actually, I'm going to show you what you're dealing with. So, we shall remove Huron. bring you the Masters of the Maelstrom. Introducing, first off, Ashen, Captain of the Fleet. Gorgar, the Enforcer. The Nameless One. Enchion the Bone, sorry, not Boned. And Gideon Blueheart. And also, we can't forget about Cupcake. This is the Masters of the Maelstrom. All in a nice deep blue. So, the plan is basically the Enforcer called Gorka. Then we have Ashen. All Marines have a stand-up profile. She doesn't have a hover thing. That should not be on her. That should also be a 6. T3, 3 up save, wounds 3, 6 up leadership, obviously 1. So, showiny. Yes, there are 3 different profiles. I'm probably going to keep with the same for now. So, Mind Wrench, Bone Shard Burst, D3 attacks, hitting on 2s, Strength 4, AP 2, damage 2, Psychic, and instead of Precision, Rapid Fire D3. So instead of doing what Thingy usually does, I will actually show you. So this is the guy we'll be changing first. His lore is quite simple. He is the master of all the psychics in the fleet, and basically, his entire role is to teach all recruits how to manipulate bone and create their bone weapons. Psychics are an important part as well. Duran discovered that in steel, iron, ceramite, all those are valuable resources that pirates will always have access to. Pirates will always have access to all the corpses, most space marine. So what he decided to do is instead of making his weapons out of ceramite, and well, steel and iron and all that fancy, harvest the corpses, use the body parts, and use the bones to make weapons, and enhance them with psychic mind. Which also reminds me, adding to you for now, Huron's weapon. Pluto's Chlorine is made of bone outside, but it's actually iron. As a weapon, which impacts psychic. Steve. Crescent Staff of Deoxys. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 8, EP 3, damage 3, actually going down to 2 attacks. 1 attack actually whacking. So the staff is made of a bunch of spikes. Just whacks one person with it really hard. So now I'm going to faction abilities, backpack. Core abilities, they are going to get stealth. Stealth. What's the Alpha Legion operatives? Stealth. However, I will be making them only have a 6 up field of pain instead. Just some mild changes. They'll keep the power pack for now. Then abilities, Chosen Sample, Fleet Commander, Plunder, all that's fine for now. Look at your abilities done, special abilities, Master's Maelstrom. No Primarch, all your options, none, composition, the Corpse Marcher, Guardian Soul Eater. Guardian is the one we want to change into the model. Oh, no. No, you have been on screen. Sorry, I got scared for a second. Action the bone. Action the bone. There we go. Change that. Next on the list will be the nameless. My, as you would say, master of executioners. The nameless. Oh god, that was way too quick, sorry. There we go. He is the reduction rate Cosmos. Activated in bolt pistol. Then even out the bolt pistol. He will have the Axe of Dawn. Actually, no. Imperial, Imperial Slayer. 6 attack, 6 on 2, strength 6, AP 2, damage 2. Psychic. Like the only thing I really want to change, I kind of like it, this does fit in that. Now, if you were going to be more lore accurate here, it would also have this. And I just find it funny. Anti-Imperial Fist Flora. I just find it funny. Lore-wise, it technically makes sense. It's called the Imperial Slayer. Oh my god. It's kind of hard to move kills. I don't think it's actually possible. Unfortunately not. So what we do instead is we just delete Psychic, then add it back at the end. For he is the one that has slayed the most Imperial Fists. 100%. We're also going to shrink this down massively. Yeah, no, he's the one that has slain the most Imperial Fists. So it's anti-Imperial Fist for up. If you want to actually make this GW official product, you wouldn't do stuff like this. This is dumb. This is targeted. It will get 0 use unless you're fighting an Imperial Fist player. In addition, it's anti-character 2 up. So when Imperial Fist characters, it will wound on 2s because it's anti-character 2 up. But if you're playing against an Imperial Fist player, you're wounding on 4s constantly. There's also precision, so you'll always get that anti-character wound. This is what you want to decide. Do you want to do it based on lore, or do you want to do it based on actual GW official stuff? I like to do a mix. Sometimes I will do stuff like this, add the Imperial Fist 4 up, because it's funny. Other times it will be like technically because the stuff of Dukes is you just hitting them with like bone staff, so it should shatter. So it should be a one shot technically, because you whack them with bone and it's destroyed. But it's psychically reinforced, so it gains psychic keyword instead, and it's not one shot and stuff like that. Faction abilities, no. Special abilities, okay. So now we go down to composition. We find Mr. Hatar Garrix, and we rename him Nameless. He is not the Nameless, he is Nameless. That is his name. He is Nameless. Load out. As soon as he joins Chiron's crew and bore his mask, effectively speaking, effectively speaking, effectively speaking, he lost his name. We don't actually know if he is the original Nameless. There are accounts of him being slain, and he just comes back. This is an old one-eye situation. We don't know if it's actually him or not. Next on the chopping block, I've done you, I've done you. Let's do Gideon Blueheart, the right-hand man to Mr. Blueheart himself, the apothecary. That's right. It's the apothecary's turn. Mr. Blueheart himself, who is on with last pistol, power saber. It's the corpse master. That actually kind of makes sense. He's not armed with a silver bolt pistol. Instead, he's armed with an ancient blast pistol. 9-inch, one attack, hitting on twos, strength 10, AP 4, damage D6. The pistol keyword. Less range, it's basically a much stronger weapon. Now, this is because he is the right-hand man to Cheryl Blueheart. He's also equipped with a redactor right. I will keep the same. Because to be honest with you, I don't really think going to change his redactor array. Perfectly fine how it is. So, we go to the loadout. We go down to the Corpse Master. His name, Gideon Blueheart. Gideon Blueheart. That's basically it. You'll basically see it's me buffing basically a bunch of stuff. Also change into points. And next we have, let's do Warguard next. First off though, I need to remember, Gideon Blueheart. Control C. Position. Where is he? There he is. There we go. The pulse. Right. So we change that. Change that. Moving on to the enforcer. We'll now reveal the enforcer. Mr. White Man here, Gorga. He was picked up by Huron in his travels and was basically given two options. I feed you to my ex-best friend, now demon, or you join me. I'm not going to change the points yet. He's armed with, well, bionic gauntlet, which I'm going to keep this. Actually, no, we're going to change this into an impact gauntlet. Impact gauntlet. That's this melee. Impact gauntlet. D3 attacks hitting on twos, strength 5, AP 1, damage 2. However, it does come with lethal hits. Bit weaker overall. It does gain lethal hits and D3 attacks, so you can carry more attacks out like this. And his range weapon is the Force A Lodaxine Mima. 3 attacks hitting on 3, strength 4, AP 1. Assault. It is a shotgun. I'm going to actually take, yeah, free is fine. Even on freeze. Impact Master. We're actually going to change that actually. Truly freeze. Free attacks, taken off for AP1. Yep. Gains lethals. Lethal hits. However, its range is reduced to 12 inches. So a much closer ranged weapon now. Where is he? No composition. Gorga. Composition, total loadout. Gorga. Then we'll move on to, well, one final model, technically. Action of Fleet Master, commander of all the pirate fleets, with her trusty Sarah Skull. She is armed with a glass pistol and a power saver. That won't do, not at all. She'll be armed with weapon, archaeotech, archaeotech, archaeotech pistol, one attack, strength 6, AP 2, damage 2, damage 1, sorry, pistol. Ooh, melee weapon. Instead of being armed with a power saber, however, she'll just be armed with a regular saber. A bone saber, sorry. She'll be armed with a bone saber. Uh, it only has AP 1, damage 1, 3 attacks. Gaining the psychic keyword though. And then just go to composition. Now to change the names to mission. And then load out the technician, and that is then the squad done. Now onto the ability changes. Right, extended abilities. Choice samples, I'm going to keep that name, that's fine. I do need to change the name though to Gideon Blue Heart. Oh my god. Lord of the First Head. No. Lord of the Neck. No, that's stupid. Navigator's Orders. Oh, there is one more thing I want to add. Ranged weapons. Add a weapon. Move it up slightly. Servo Skull Line. Range 12 inches. One attack. Hitting on a 5. Rank 4, AP 0, 1 damage. It's quite literally just an extra attack. Out the Servo Skull Line. Navigator's Orders, because she is the navigator. And this is going to be changed to Cupcake. Cupcake's wrath. Because, well, Cupcake unfortunately doesn't get a profile at all. This is Cupcake. She doesn't get a profile. Albino, just like her master. She does not get a profile. Instead, it's just that one ability over there. So, now I think we can try some physics special ability. Masters of the Hydra. Changing that at the bottom from Huron Blackheart to Huron Blueheart. And go down to the leader section here. Do need to go to loadout section quickly. Which is also equipped with a servo skull. It was servo skull something. Servo skull eye. Leader. Nope. Led by custom Huron. Huron. Yep, no, Huron Blueheart. Then if we save this, then go to Huron Blueheart, you could send us to Huron Blueheart floor. And then we just need to go down here because there's one keyword we need to change. Masters of the Hydra. Then if we go to Huron Blueheart over here and change the leader honor to custom Masters of the Hydra. Save. It does change, of course. Yeah. Now, we are going to change the points cost, make it a bit more expensive. From 115 to 150. Reason being is that change the psychic attack from being much more devastating precision to much more sort of shooty. Gave an ancient blast pistol to my I think ancient blast pistol to. I haven't renamed any of these either. Yeah, I give it to Gideon Blueheart. So yeah, it got an ancient blast pistol. So basically, I say neutral, buff massively, kept the pop pistol, buff, buff, it's a buff. This is one attack, hitting on fires, strength 4, AP 0, 1 damage. So I'm calling this, it's a buff, it has the least amount of impact. And an impact blaster, which I am seeing as a buff, you did get lower strength, bit lower AP, but you get an extra, you get like 2d3 attacks instead of 3. So you get one less attack, or you double your attacks at a lower range. Crescent Staff Notice. Neutral, you lose 3 attacks, but that one attack is more stronger. Redactor rate is the same. Imperial Slinger is kept the same. It's gained the psychic keyword and the anti-imperial fist for that. Bone Saber lost an AP, lost an attack, gained the psychic. I'd say that's enough. Impact Gauntlet got buffed. Reduced strength, reduced AP, but D3 attacks and lethal. So it kind of works out. No changes whatsoever to any of the abilities. Also gained stealth. Ashen did get nerfed. It used to be that it was the Enforcer's profile here. This is now her profile. Yes, she gets the free up stage because she's on the platform, but it's still T3. 3 wounds as well. But no, that's them lot, I believe, done. So this is just a quick video, testing some things out. See if I like it. Tomorrow, I won't be posting a video, I don't think. No, won't post a video tomorrow. I will be back on Monday, and I'll post a video about basically what will be is I will do this, and then I will do some other guys. I think all my other lead characters need them a lot. So yeah, thanks for watching.